We are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hold your power.
I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself, you will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing in the building? Thank you guys for showing up. We're going to go over some things. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. So I'm going to get the announcements out. It is a lot of announcements going on. Anyway, yes, I've got a lot of announcements. As you see, as we come in the building, we have another sponsor. The channel holder is called Hold Your Power. You guys, she's got a giveaway going on. If you don't know, please go over there, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell for notifications. So when she goes and put out a video, you guys get it. But you also in a giveaway. Let me share with you all the things that are going to be given away in there. We've got a little bit more of a clarity of what's going on. So there's going to be 4, like, I hope that the mods put the link in the chat for Hold Your Power so that if people are looking to go and subscribe and get in this giveaway, there's going to be a little trick thing into it. So you guys are going to have to understand. So listen to what I'm saying, because I got some announcements before we get into everything. I got my notes all here. So let me see. Okay, that's for me. That's for me. Okay, maybe that. Huda Ali, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Huda Ali. thank you for the super chat. Thank you. She said, love the new office. This is the Oval Office, you guys. We're going to come in here when we're going to be taking care of stuff. Thank you for the super chat. Huda Ali is in the building. Thank you for the super chat. Let me get off in here real quick because I see it bounced up. I see you in the building. Thank you, sister. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, you guys, we finna get it popping up in here. Make sure when we get somebody give us those super chats, you guys put the emojis in the house. Let me share with you the announcement. So there's going to be a giveaway. I think the date is going to be June the 10th. That is the cutoff date, you guys. So get over there. If you got someone that you have told to go over there and subscribe, please put it in the chat. We don't know. Okay? We don't know, but your name can be in there more than once if you told somebody else to go over there and subscribe, or if you've got another channel and you say, like I may have a channel called Water. And then I go over there, I can go over there and say, hey, you know, SP told me to come. I go over there in SP and now I'm in the giveaway. But then I've got another channel. I can go over there and subscribe called Water. And I say, hey, Water, I told Water to come over here and subscribe, and Water subscribed. Now I'm in there 2 times, okay? And Water's in there also. So if Water subscribed and you're the person that sent him a reference to that person, you're in there and Water's in there. And you guys know how that works. Do it. Andrea said, water. So that's how you do it. But here are some of the things, and she'll probably put it up on her board. It's going to be $425 gift cards, 7 shirts, 4 cups. They are Hold Your Power shirts, 4 Hold Your Power cups. Then there's going to be a $50 giveaway. Then there's going to be a $50 25 1 cup 1 shirt giveaway. That's the big thing. That's the big kahuna. So altogether, she's actually giving like $200. And we got a Coach purse. We got the zebra scent. And then we got the fingernail polish. The fingernail polish looks like this. This is not giving you guys a finger. I'm going to just have to show you what the, it kind of looks like this. That's not the finger. That's the second finger. But these are finger wraps. If you guys don't know what a finger wrap is, let me see if I can find one for you. Hold on. Where would that sack be? Well, we had a lot of them. I think my kids done took some. Anyway, nevertheless, they come in here. They come in these little packages like this. And you just wrap them around your finger. You don't have to use paint. You know, you don't see a lot of nurses use this when we can't paint our fingernails. But I paint mine because I'm special. You know, the short but special. But nevertheless, you put these on your nails, and you know what? It's almost like you just got your nails and manicures done. So we're gonna put one of these in there. Maybe I like this one right here. So we have this one right here. We have that one right there. And we have this one right here. It kind of looked like my nails I got on there, but I painted those. But it will look like that. Anyway, you can put them on your nails, and that way you don't have to do all that damage to your stuff. The first one that was in the building today is getting a gift. We do it periodically, and we're not probably going to do it tomorrow or whatever day. So don't think that you are. But whoever was first in the building today will be getting a gift of pink zebra, just like this. And they get the wall hug. You put the stuff in there and you put it in and you stick it in the wall, and it smells good. And it's black cherry. I'm letting you guys know it smells so good. It's the only one that I normally buy. I like the banana and I like the cupcakes and I like the, cooking, like banana bread and, sugar cookies. But this right here smells good. I guarantee it. Because I use it in my house. And people be like, why, how do your house smell so good? It just do. Anyway, you guys, that's what the giveaway is. Please put the link in the chat so anybody needs to get over there. And we're going to be watching her channel this evening. And we need at least 20 people to go over there and subscribe to the channel. Please continue to put our Hold Your Power link in the chat throughout this live so people can get over there and our people can get over there. Our people can get over there. Our family will win. Like I said, 4 $25 gift certificates, 7 Hold Your Power shirts, 4 Hold Your Power cups, 1 $50 gift certificate, and 1 $50 25 Hold Your Power cup, Hold Your Power shirt is another gift. So altogether, that's 7, 4, 8, 7, 8, 16, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's 20 gifts there. 20, you guys. Oh, that's what we're going to do. Okay. So let me know. We're trying to get at least 20 people over there and somebody keep me updated because I got to get this done. This is why they help our channel. When they sponsored this channel, we kind of tell them what we're trying to get to. And we know that we can do it because we have the ability. We have 300 people in the house right now. At least 20 people go over there and subscribe. Please don't make me look like no nut, okay? Because I know we can do it. Now, the other thing that I want to share with everybody is, let me see, on the shirts, Amore shirts. Everybody wanted these Amore shirts. They was like, I want a free shirt. I want a free shirt. Guess what? If you went to that email, and if I still have it, I will put it up for you guys. If you went to that email, that address that we put up, right here, you'll get a free t-shirt, the Amore t-shirts. I wish I had a picture of it, but I don't. But everybody was seeing that the family, the biological family on the father's side, they all had t-shirts. They had the red ones, the white ones, and the blue and white ones. You can get a free shirt. You only have to pay for the shipping and handling, which is $7.95. We are paying for it. Christina and I have decided to we're not making a penny, a dime. Actually, we've got to put money out. So only thing you got to do, and I'm going to have to say this again. I know a lot of people was like, yeah, I want a free t-shirt, 3X. You've got to put your information in there. She don't know where to send it. And then she will send you an email today giving you the cash app to put your $7.95, and then the shirts will come to you. You guys understand what I'm saying? Please let me know that you understand what I'm saying. She's got quite a few people she has to get with. So give her time. But today she's getting back with everybody that some people, and I'm telling you, a lot of people just said, I want a t-shirt. Okay. She don't know your name. She don't know the address. You just want a shirt. A red X. Come on, you guys. Get a little bit more, I wouldn't say professional, but come on. I know you guys know how to do this. We do it all the time. And not only that, I've got to share something else with you too. So you will get a sticker, a red shirt, and all of that's for free. And it will come directly to your house for 2 days. That's what you're paying for. The $7.95 is 2-day priority mail. So she could send it to you and have it all done. So you got to go over there. This email right here, this Gmail, and that's for the Amore shirts, you guys. They're not for sale. We're not selling shirts. Let me make that clear. We're not selling shirts. Don't call me. Don't text me telling me what you want. We're not selling shirts. We're giving the shirts away for free for awareness, and we want justice for Amore. Okay? you don't have, well, just let her know, soldier girl. Put it in the email. Let her know you don't have Cash App or whatever. And maybe you could just send it through the mail or something. Okay. So, yeah, because I don't have Cash App myself. SP, hey, hope all is well with you. Yes, it is all well with me. Thank everybody for showing up. And I gotta say one more thing. Please, will somebody let me know what the numbers is over there at Hold Your Power, okay? And on Hold Your Power, I will be, she's gonna send me all the names. I'm gonna do the drawing because she's got things she's got to do. And she, you know, she goes and speaks to a lot of communities all the time. And so I'm like, let's do, she was like, let's do it June the 10th. She want to do it June the 10th, which it works for me. But I'm like, okay, if you guys don't mind, I will, once she sends me your names, I'm going to put them in a jar and I'm going to choose 20 people and you guys going to get this thing. And guess what? You guys know I don't cheat. So let me know. She has 204. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Well, you guys, come on, go on over there because it's going to be happening. It's going to happen June the 10th, and the cutoff date is coming up. Just like I got to tell you on the shirts. Today is the last day to get your information over there to bbclove8411@gmail.com. If you don't have your information in there today, guess what? It's a wrap. You don't get one, okay? Because we can't just keep going on that all the time. Thank you, Ruby Ray. Thank you for the super chat. I see you in the building. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, you guys, you know what? I feel so good today. I don't know why, but I just do. I feel good. Okay, I got some information I want to share with you guys. Let me get this all situated. I want to share, first of all, okay, I said that, did that. Okay, this is my information. Okay, this is my information. We're going to talk about the cash Gernin case. The little boy, 4 years old, found in the street in Dallas, Texas. You guys, this is a serious case. I take it very seriously. I'm a little bit upset with all the things that's going on. People are trying to play games and everything. So we're going to watch some of these videos. I've got information to share with you. I can tell you where it is. And I'm pretty sure you're going to hear it on other channels, or you already heard it on other channels, because we want all the information and we're going to talk about it. So first of all, let me share with you some of the video footage that we have. Okay, now, I guess Trevor, Gernin's Cash's dad, made a statement on Facebook. We went over there. We recorded it. So I'm going to let you guys listen to it. If you haven't heard it, we all hear the same thing. So we all be on the same page. So let me do that. And I'll be right back while you guys listen to it.
Hello, my name is Trevor Gernon. I'm the father of Cash Gernin and Carter Gernin. I understand that all of you have questions, and I would like to take a moment to address the public. First, let me say that I do not wish this nightmare on any parent. You have no idea how hard it has been for all of us, or how hard it is to hold it together while everyone picks your family apart, family turning on another. All attention and time should be reserved for Cash. Passionate and motivated for justice. It is comforting to know that so many of you feel this loss too. So I will start by clarifying my absence. I knew Monica for a good few years before moving to the Dallas area. She was a single parent like me, so naturally I would ask her advice on local things. At the end of February, beginning of March, Monica offered her home and help, which I was thankful for. Being a single dad with twin 4-year-olds can be overwhelming from time to time. When I decided to move back to Houston after an unsuccessful job hunt, amongst other things, I felt it was in the boys' best interest to not disrupt their routine. They were comfortable. They were around other kids, and from what it appeared, Monica was a trustworthy person. This choice I made with best of intentions has resulted in the most horrific outcome. I have paid the most ultimate and painful of price for my poor judgment, and I have to live with this devastation every single day. I will never forgive myself. If I could, I'd go back and do everything different. This is a nightmare that doesn't go away once I open my eyes in the morning. Sorry. We just don't understand how this can happen to such a bright and cheerful kid. I'm sorry, I'm trying. I understand how Mindy and Connie could be upset and want to do and say things to me because he was in my care. If it had happened in her care, I'd unfortunately feel she held responsibly too. When you have to process and comprehend such violent tragedy, our grief blames others. It blames ourselves. Mindy, I am so sorry that I failed to keep him safe. That is my job as a dad, and I was not able to do that. And I'm sorry. To make matters worse, I have to fear for my freedom, as it is a goal of some to see me go to jail rather than grieve the loss of my little boy. All I want to do is have that one thing every parent deserves, to say goodbye and be with my son one last time before I return him home. I wish I could give you all of the answers, but I don't have all of them. I'm barely getting through a day that doesn't take me to a dark place. I miss my son. I miss my kids. I hope you all can understand how fragile we all are, and how quickly things can turn upside down. It makes you wish you spent more time. I'm sure that throughout this situation, there will be a lot of less than favorable things said and speculations towards everyone involved. I would hope that we can all cooperate and band together to make sure Cash gets the justice he deserves. He deserves to see us all united, the strong, loving family that we are. Thank you for all of your support and care, and thank you all for allowing me the opportunity to get my voice heard.
Okay, family, that was Trevor Gernon. That is Cash's dad speaking to the people, and I'm going to want you guys' feedback. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about Trevor and what he said? You know, he sounds like he feels so bad, and you know, that he left the kids. And I've had, thank you, Soldier Girl. Thank you, Nee. And I want to thank Keish Love. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry, I almost forgot that you gave a super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you, Keish Love, for the super chat. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so he does sound like he really is remorseful over the whole situation. I mean, it doesn't bring cash back, and we things happen. There's consequences in our actions, you guys. He holds himself responsible. Yes, he does. It sounds genuine, and that is the first time I've ever heard someone, when they're in something like this situation here, you guys, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I truly, this is what I believe. I don't know what you guys believe. Here we go. Hey, this is SP.
Hey, SP, it's Fiala. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I just listened to the statement from the father, and yeah, the father definitely, has a drug problem, which we're aware.
Mm-hmm.
My heart breaks for him. I feel bad. I don't think, I'm sorry if you hear that. I apologize. I'm in my car. Let me just turn my GPS off.
That's okay.
I just think, with the drug problem, I don't think he anticipated this would happen, leaving them with, in her care, I should say. But I feel bad. It sounds like, I almost feel like he's probably going to try to hurt himself.
Right.
But, it's just heartbreaking. And then I heard another story that apparently there's another suspect, a Hispanic male, that's also like a person of interest.
Oh, really?
Yes. One of the other channels, it's not a very credible channel, but somebody who's been following the case,
Mm-hmm.
has mentioned that. And also, even if you go on the Daily Mail, the newspaper, there is a video now. There's a Hispanic neighbor. I guess his yard backs up to Monica's backyard, and he has video from 2 weeks prior to Cash being killed. The gentleman that's been arrested, they have video of him actually peeking into the yard there.
Oh yeah, I seen that video.
Yeah. So, but I do feel bad. Drugs, it's a problem. People will turn on their loved ones. Parents leave their children. Unfortunately, there's nothing that we can do. But he does sound remorseful. But these addicts, it's almost impossible to talk to them. You know what I mean? They steal from their own mother.
Right. You're right.
But he does. He sounds heartbroken. I did. I felt bad for him.
Right. Okay.
That's just my opinion, SP, and you did a great job.
So do you think that the person that they have in custody done it, or do you think her son has something to do with this, or somebody else?
It's so strange. I don't know what to believe. Again, we don't know too much about the gentleman in custody. However, the video, but at the house, there's no curtains, there's no this, but you have a high. Honestly, I have a pretty nice house. I don't have a security camera. Do you know what I mean? But I have curtains. But, why would you not have curtains? And, it looked dirty. It looked, like your trap house. Do you know what I mean? Whether people are getting high there. And I hate to be judgmental, but you could see from, the other houses, these people would probably, if that was my neighbor, I'd be pissed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you could tell, the gentleman that you stopped that day you were talking to, you can tell he was very well spoken, professional.
Mm-hmm.
Probably they don't want that kind of crap in their neighborhood, and then you have her, are those her children, those 3 or 4 kids?
Right. That's funny. You're talking about the kids, because we heard that she has 4 kids, and all of this is I don't want to put the allegedly up there because it buffers our thing, but allegedly she has 4 kids. She has a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 16, and an 18-year-old. So the 16-year-old girl, okay, the 18 is Cameron. Then she has a daughter, which has a baby.
Oh, Lord.
So the baby was supposed to be there. And she has 2 other kids. They're boys. One name is Matthew, and I think one name is Landon. I'm not for sure if Landon is the boy's name or the girl's name. But not only that, let me share with you something. There's her grandmother, not her grandmother, but her mom and dad allegedly supposed to be staying at that house also.
Oh boy, that sounds like a hot mess in that house. I mean, and again, not to be judgmental, but. And you know what else is a little strange, I think, as well? Like the son, the oldest son, that Cameron or whatever his name is, he's 18. I have a 21-year-old son. These young people, especially like with schools being, everybody's remote or, these young people, they stay up. My son's up till, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting up for work. He's going to bed. Right. You know what I mean? Like, so the fact that this house full of teenagers, okay, ranging in ages, no one heard, somebody kicking in the door or the garage, being listed.
Exactly. I mean, and the way that Cameron explained it, and we've got that video, we're going to share it so everybody is on the same level. The way that Cameron explained it, it just seems unbelievable. So, I mean, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What did you think, SP, like from being there up close and personal, in Texas? And thank you, for taking time out of your, personal life, to report and be boots on the ground for us. Like, we appreciate you.
Well, you got to think about a lot of the things. Usually, there's a lot of rumors out there, but there's got to be a lot of truth to some of those rumors. So you're looking at Monica in the house, Cameron in the house, her mom and dad in the house. Then there's 3 or 4 dogs in the house. Then she's got a daughter, and her daughter's got a baby. And then she got 2 other kids. And then she got these 2 kids. And nobody heard nothing. Everybody's sleep at 7 o'clock. Nobody's going to school. Remember, this was a school day. Nobody gets up and go to school. Nobody got up to go to school. And then she turns around and says, well, Cash wakes her up in the morning. And since Cash did not wake her up, Carter wakes her up. So Carter wakes her up, and then she says, my God, guys, it's 10 o'clock. And then she turns around and she says, her son walks in the room and says, Carter, where's Cash? They're asking a 4-year-old, where's his brother? And then she turned, and then she says, Carter told them he went out the front door. And she was like, well, that's a kid, and he went out the front door or whatever. But we got some videos to share with you guys so that some of this stuff is not going to make sense. Let me also share with you, it is a rumor or allegedly that there is 2 different pictures. In the picture that they showed with the surveillance, actually, that wasn't a camera. That was a baby cam. It wasn't a camera, they said. It's a baby cam. But on the baby cam, she says she didn't move anything in the house. But at the time that they showed the surveillance, there was not no rocking chair. Somebody sent me a picture, and guess what? There's a rocking chair there. Let me tell you that the officials went in there and took the other kids.
Oh my goodness! Well,
so yes, they're in CPS custody. So she's angry. She did show up with the balloon release, and someone told me allegedly somebody must have met her or caught her at the post office, and they must have beat up Monica. She had some lumps and bruises on her face. So some people are not taking this serious, and I don't condone that, but that's what they're saying is, she can't really just go out anywhere. But I want to share some other stuff with you while you're on the phone, and if you got a little bit of time, because there is a rumor out there allegedly that Monica had a baby back that died from SID.
Oh, Lord.
Did you know that?
No.
Okay. That's on Facebook, you guys. And allegedly, Monica had a boyfriend. I don't know if this is her ex-husband. His name, I think, is Matthew, the same as one of the kids. He died suicide at the age of 30, in his mid 30s, 34, 35, 36. Okay. Let me see what else they said. She claimed she was attacked by a person. Now, I'm going to share some with you. There was a family member that that and I've got it. I don't want to have to go digging around looking for stuff, but there's a family member that said that Monica showed up at one of their family gatherings mad because the guy broke up with her with a gun, and guess what? Wanted to kill her, kill himself, kill the guy and everything. And they had to fight for that gun, and the gun went off. It didn't hurt nobody, but she was gonna kill herself and kill everybody else. I'm just telling you. And this person wrote it, and I got it.
It sounds like a tangled web. And you know what I think these children, it kind of gives me vibes to King Hill. Just done wrong by everybody.
Yes.
Biological, you know what I mean? Like, just wrong all over. You know?
Yes.
Oh, it's just sad.
Yes,
sad.
all this stuff is going on with Monica. And, you know, as we keep looking at that video, and I keep looking at the video, I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, and we don't take sides, but I'm swaying that probably. Here's the biggest thing, and it's not good news, it's bad news. This comes from Monica's dad. He puts on Facebook that the child was raped.
Oh, God. That's awful.
Yeah. I didn't say it. Monica's dad said the day that the child came up missing, they not only kidnapped the child, but he was also raped. So I'm thinking whoever done this, they've got some DNA.
Rape.
Monica's dad put this on his Facebook.
I mean, and who would do that? I mean, especially, you know, like, I mean, that's something that you really don't want to announce either. I mean,
yeah.
I just think, and especially a man, like, I couldn't see my husband saying, you know, someone was sexually, you know, assaulted allegedly, or, you know, raped or whatever it may be. That is a little strange. It's just weird. And then did she sell the story and the video to the Daily Mail? Like, is that true?
The what now?
Now, I heard that, like, the Daily Mail, the newspaper, bought the video and paid her for an interview.
Right.
Like, I mean, what does that say? Right alone. Like, you've been involved in a crime. You know, someone you claim that, you know, you loved as your child has been murdered, and here you go, you know, benefiting off the crime.
Yeah.
That's, you know, speaks a lot about, it's just a mess, it sounds like, SP, and it's like, I don't know. And then one of the local YouTubers, Boots on the Ground, I think everybody kind of knows that's, like, you know, his hometown. He provided food. He took over Little Caesar's Pizza because they were scared. They're being threatened by people, so they're afraid to come out of the house and they're hungry. I don't know if that was true or if they were just trying to get a leg up, a foot up into getting into the house and getting some insights.
Well,
you know?
yeah, but yeah, I heard about it, and it's not, you know, it's not, well, you know, somebody's got to be nice to him, and, you know, maybe they can get in there. And I know some people be like, I don't like them to do this and do that. And I'm like, hey, you know what? Somebody got to get in there, you know? Somebody.
Right, but you don't, like, you know, their intentions aren't, you know, their intentions are pure as well. You know, they're just maybe doing it for, you know, clicks and views.
They might, but you know, I just think that, you know, you know, everything has a time and a person and a reason for everything. So it, you know, it'd be like egg on their face. I mean, I think our channel, this channel, I don't want to be wrong and accuse somebody. They don't have as much to lose like we have. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, they can be wrong and get the clicks and views, but they might get the story too. They might get someone to say, you know, look, I did do it or whatever, and convince them. You never know. So I don't down somebody to go the other direction and try to get in there, because we all can't be on the side of, we don't like this person because they, you know, they're on drugs or something, you know?
Right.
Somebody got to befriend them, to be honest with you. And I have befriended people before that was in jail for this and for that. And people on this channel know, like, I'm like, I don't like it. I just don't take a side. And then that way they can talk to me. And if we can get them to confess, or we can get more information, or we can figure out if somebody else is at fault, that would be great. You know what I'm saying? Because we want the right person, because we don't want them still out here walking around our kids. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I don't try to judge nobody, even though I might have my own personal feeling about it. I try not to express it, but it does kind of look like, at first I was like, no, the police got to be right. They done arrested this guy. They should know by now, or whatever. But then I'm really looking at that picture and I'm going, I'm just saying, it kind of looks like Cameron to me.
And then, you know what? Now that
it just does to me. And I'm just saying that, I'm not saying he done it or I'm for sure. I'm just saying that's my opinion. It looks like, but that don't mean I'm right. I don't know. I'd rather wait for the evidence of the DNA and more information,
Right. And then, you know what? That's just the thing. They said that during the police interview at the police station, one of the children said, "Hey, Mom, don't forget about the camera." Okay, like, I'm just saying, from what you see on news and stuff, when children are missing, I mean, don't they generally, like, they're in the house, they're looking around, so nobody would, no police officers or detectives would have noticed these cameras and said, "Hey, you have cameras, can we see?" Like, why was it until they were at the station and one of the children brought it up about the cameras? Do you know what I mean?
Right. Maybe because it's a maybe it's
a baby cam.
Yeah, a baby cam. Because I was just wondering about that.
Yeah, I was wondering, but I mean, and again, the house looks very, like she didn't look like the best housekeeper, not to be judgmental, but, and like I said, you saw it up close and personal, different curtains, they had mixed match curtains, they had a sheet. I was just like, oh boy, and,
right.
She kind of, looked like, black and blue and stuff. Like, I saw a video of her bruised up and stuff, but, and, a lot of drug charges in the past and stuff. It's just a sad situation, but I definitely feel like, the father's wrong, trust me, but I feel like he's very remorseful,
Right. He does feel like he's very, and that's what I think. I think what he needs to do is turn himself in, face, if you love your child, turn yourself in, deal with they will probably let you go to the child's funeral so you can see him one last time. But if you just sit back, you do the right thing for your child, even though that he's gone, start getting your life right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if this don't change your life to right, nothing in this world will. If you really say that you're sorry, then this is what you need to do. Your child would love for you to be there, and your child would love that this don't happen to his other brother. So just do the right thing right now and change. And maybe this is what it had to happen so that you will understand. Sometimes there is things that happen so other people can learn, and this is a learning thing. It's
absolutely.
I mean, it is. And if they don't change, I'm gonna tell you something. It don't get better.
No, because now you're going to have the substance abuse plus the demons, in your head from feeling guilt, remorse, like. It's going to be a nightmare. That's what I said. I could see him harming himself. He sounded like in his voice, like
right.
Just very desperate,
It's going to be a very another dark place for him again, and it's going to get worse. And every woman that he comes up with, I mean, I don't want to see somebody go over and commit suicide or and hurt somebody because of where they are. You know what I mean? I mean, let's stop and correct it.
We don't know what Monica may do if these charges that you're saying about the boyfriend broke up with her and she shot a gun. It sounds like a loose cannon. Do you know what I mean? And then there's children. And then another thing, you have 4 or 5 teenagers in this house. Mm-hmm. And again, where are their friends? Like, you know what I mean? Nobody had friends over, or the baby's father. It just happened to be her 4 kids and her parents, and then her parents are elderly. Elderly people tend to hear these different pieces to the story are just not making sense. And of course, the police are not keeping us, informed again because it's an active investigation.
Right.
But it's just like, everything is just, it's getting crazy again. Everybody's, making speculations and, like I said, the one boots on the ground, they automatically, again, like we're there for the children. Right is right, wrong is wrong, but he's like, oh, well, she's innocent, and her son is innocent, and you can't do this, and now he's not going to be able to find a job.
I don't even recognize stuff like that, because especially, with this channel being a Christian channel, and it's totally opposite of what we speak on, I don't even acknowledge it. When people acknowledge it, you're giving them energy, and I just don't. I mean, I don't have a problem with whatever they do, because that's over there. They can do what they want to do, but I don't even acknowledge stuff like that,
Yeah, and I just, I go to the channel to listen, to the content and stuff, and like I said, I've been introduced to YouTube through you, and
yeah.
I'm a warrior for children. I always say that.
Right. Okay, let me.
Well, thanks to SP. I'll get off and I got to run some errands.
Alrighty.
And that's what I said. I got my job, SP. Thank goodness.
Well,
after a year being laid off.
Well, congratulations. Thank you. I'm glad God let you make sure you had a good job, girl.
Yes, thank you. And it's a good job. God bless me with this blessing this time around.
All righty.
So thank you, SP. And again, thanks for all your hard work.
All right. Thank you.
Okay?
All righty.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was my girl, Holla, in the building. And she was just kicking it or whatever with us. People want to call me at the wrong time. So here's some other stuff, you guys. Let's look at these other videos. I'm trying to get through here. I want to say thank you, Be Voice, not thank you, Be Voice, not an echo, she says. Let me see. I've got other stuff that I didn't even get to yet, but I'm trying to figure this out. So let me do this. So Be a Voice, not an echo, says, I think we all need to be mindful of one another and the cause and effect it can have on everyone. Exactly. Okay, you guys, we're going to look at this other video right after we put on there. Make sure you guys go over there to Hold Your Power. Make sure you guys do it. Let me say thank you to Be Voice. I got to find it first. I'm all over the place. There we go. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. I know that's very disturbing, you guys, and I am so sorry. I want to thank Lady D for the super chat. I want to thank Be Your Voice. Let me see if I can pull these up real quick. Thank you for the super chat. She says, I think we all need to be mindful of one another and the cause and effect it can have on everyone. Thank you. Let me see. Lady D. Okay. She just put a sticker on it. But thank you guys. Thank you for that. We're going to talk a little bit. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, so you guys, I know you guys seen it, but we got to share with everybody, and so that everybody be on the same page. I did not like to have to share that, but I know some people haven't seen it. They don't go snooping around like we snoop around. So I want you guys to know that that one's out there. But I want to share one more video with you guys. Let me let you guys know that we have a sponsor called Hold Your Power, you guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please click on the blue link in the chat. Go over there. They're going to have a giveaway come June the 10th. Let me see, how much was it? It was $4 $25 gift certificates, 7 Hold Your Power shirts, 4 Hold Your Power cups, 1 $50 gift certificate, and the big winner will get a $50 gift certificate, a $25 gift certificate, 1 Hold Your Power cup, and a shirt. And we got a Coach purse that we have donated over there, and Zebra Scent we have donated to the channel, and fingernail polish kit that we have donated. So go over there. You'll see the link in the chat to Hold Your Power.
Hold your power. Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
The door is broke right here, as you can see. It doesn't have a latch on it, so we use a chain now to lock it up. And that's where he came in. He lifted the door up, and right here, as you can see, it's been kicked in or tampered with, if you would call it. And it made its way through here while we were all asleep. Quiet, I guess. I don't know why nobody heard him around here. And then Indy here. This is where the boys slept. This is where they were sleeping that night. They slept in the bed. He just came in, just stood over him, just watched him. The cameras are here, directly at the crib, watching. They just picked him up, took him back that way, carried him, just like carried him. Brought him back this way, and just took him back out that way. And from there,
Okay, family. I need you guys to call on in. Tell me what you think about tell me what you think about it. If you want to come on the thing real quick, let me know. Let me see here. Let me see. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. Let me see here. Let me put it on the clipboard. I will put the link in the chat if you want to come up and chat with us. Here we go. What is the number on Hold Your Power, you guys? We're trying to get that channel up and going, and we need everybody that's in here that have not subscribed to that channel. Please go over there. It's a motivational channel. Thank you. Please let me know what the thing is. We've got a number we're trying to meet. Hey, this is SP.
Hi, SP. This is Moonchild.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I've never, ever called a live before, so I'm pretty nervous. But this case, I think there's so many things going on, and I think there's such a unique perspective because there is the issue of substance abuse with that original family. Like, yes, does that family seem suspicious? Absolutely. That dad has been posting such interesting things on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Have you looked at anything like that? Like, what do you think about that? Like, do you think that's a reliable source? Like, what do you think?
I think, when the dad putting stuff on there, he's basically, he's going to be on his daughter's side. He's going to say everything, because the more that you tell the story and say the story, and the story is pretty much the same, like this person done this and this person done that, then people be thinking, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know what happened. We just don't. We don't know.
No, we have no idea. But I think, and even Cameron's body is so much like Brown's body.
Yeah.
So I think that a lot of people see those videos. Sorry?
If you look at the video when Cameron comes in, Cameron's got more of a like his shoulders. The shoulders are different. The shoulders are different.
I was trying to line it up on the crib with his hips. And I don't know. And that video that the neighbor posted of him outside that gate looking around, it reminded me of kind of that suspicious behavior that he kind of does at nighttime. And people have said they've heard a second voice, and then other people say that he's talking to himself. And we know he has mental health issues, but people are going more to schizophrenia where he's out of touch with reality. But I'm just kind of curious, if it's more sociopathic. He does have a criminal history already. People are saying, he's really got the mentality of a 4-year-old. Does he dress like he's got the mentality of a 4-year-old?
Right. Yeah.
He looks pretty good. Right? He puts himself together. I've worked in systems for 20 plus years, and he puts himself pretty together. For somebody that, if we're going to say that he's got the mentality of a 4-year-old, most folks that are living with that situation are not, out by themselves. They're living in care homes.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, my question is, was her mother and her father staying at the house? And she said, and I've got the information, you guys. I told you, Monica said that she has a 6-bedroom house. And you know what? I went and found the information because I said, I know I read it somewhere. And I
heard that as well.
Yeah, we got the receipt. Somebody said, yeah, here it is, SP. You said it. And I said, yeah. She said she had a 6-bedroom house, and that's not a 6-bedroom house. It may be a 3, and then they added on that one room for the kids. But that's too many people in one house.
That room looks like I'm from Canada, but we call it a porch.
Yeah.
An extra, but the thing that was weird to me was that it had an air conditioner in it.
Yeah. And they do those on the they call them the little patio, the enclosed patios. They do that and make them like little rooms. They usually put day beds in them, and and be like a little plant room or something.
Kind of room, right? But the boys were living in it. I don't know. I think it's so tough because she just, I think there's a lot, I don't know how far you've gone down the dad's Facebook thing, but he had made a comment about there being a history of SA in their life.
Right.
Like, he had said that family members had been affected by that.
Right.
And then he alluded to something about the one that had ended their life being the one that was the molester. So I was kind of curious, you know, if that was the bio dad of the 4 kids that she apparently has, and they've got a history of that going back through their generations. And sometimes when people are exposed to that, it gets normalized.
Right.
You know, so I think we could be dealing with a couple of issues here, like not only the poor murder, tragic death of that baby boy, but also, sorry, like I'm so emotional about it.
Right. Okay. Right. You're right.
You know, and I think that it's easy to get it confused because we can look at addicts with such a negative lens. Like, who knows what that Monica's been through? And I'm not excusing her behavior. Like, I'm not excusing anybody's behavior here, but it's just like, you know, I have a lot of compassion for people with addiction.
I wonder, did they ask them to take a lie detector test? Somebody said everybody needs to take one, but I wonder, did they take one? Because I'm pretty sure that they did offer it.
Like the family, like Monica's family offered to take it?
Monica, no, I'm talking about the police. Dallas Police Department offering it to Monica and them.
Oh, and I don't even know when you're on like drugs like that. Well, like allegedly, okay. Like, again, I'm not with judgment. Like, I'm not judging nobody here, but I'm just stating like some clear things. Like, she does not look well. I don't know what kind of effect that would have on a lie detector. Do they have lawyers or anything?
Not that I know of.
Like, Monica was at the balloon release yesterday for Cash.
Right.
Monica and her son were there, like, so I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if they do, like, and a lot of police were there too. I don't know if they're watching or protecting them.
right. I don't know. I don't, you know, I don't condone violence and things of that nature. So I hope, hold on. I need the mods to put in hold your power, links only, please, mods, because people are going to the wrong one. And, I just seen that. But I don't know if the police is just waiting, but I'm pretty sure somebody is waiting for that DNA, the forensic stuff to come up.
Like, especially if what the dad said, and it's like, who knows? He said there's a video. He said there was another kid with him that took the video, and then they got busted together, and the kid handed over the video. Like, I don't know. There's so much speculation in this, and I'm so sad for that poor baby. I'm so sorry for that poor baby, and I don't want innocent, like, you know, at first I was like, oh my God, this is totally a setup, like, they're setting up this kid with, like, mental health issues, and this family's sketchy, and whatever, and then when you actually, like, kind of step back and look at it, it's like, there's this whole complex situation here with, like, intergenerational trauma behind, like, these poor babies, like, that wasn't even their mama.
Right. And she was like, you know what made me feel like it felt bad, but something didn't set right when she was like, they were looking for Cash. And so she was like, Cash, come out, come out. Don't hide from mama. And I thought, you've gotten this kid calling you mama.
And then, like, okay, so this is like another side of it. And for me, it's like, you know, we don't know Monica, and we know that she's struggled and she's got 80 convictions and whatever, like, she's got issues. But, like, a lot of drug addicts are good people. And what if, like, they did, like, how long have they been there? Since December? Like, they moved in since March. Like, how long has Dad been bringing these boys around her? Like, maybe they've...
Well, he said
I don't know if you watched Married at First Sight, but, like, Paige on Married at First Sight was, like, going to take on Chris's kid right away. Like, she was already going to be the stepmama to this baby that wasn't even born yet. Like, some women get really involved like that, right? Like, maybe she really thought, like, you know, daddy ditched and, like, your mom's a truck driver and she's unavailable, so, like, I'm gonna be mama here. Like, those poor babies, like, I don't know. And they're at that age, too, right? If she came into their life at, like, 2 or 3, maybe she is mama.
Well, the thing, I know, but she's only been dating. He said, Trevor said he'd known her for a couple of years or so or more. But he just got out of jail, like, in December.
So where were the kids before that?
They were with the biological mama.
And then he got out of jail and just, like, swooped them up, or what?
Right. I don't know.
Right? Like, something, like, this whole situation is so complex. It's just like, you know, she's not the mom, the baby's dead, the dad's missing, they got charges out, the mom's in Houston, they're in like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, but I just think that there's so much to this case that, like, it's easy to think, like, this family has to be guilty, and, like, hey, they're obviously guilty of something, they got something going on there, they've got their own demons, but I don't necessarily, like, I pray it wasn't to do with cash.
Right. And then the real deal is in the link, and they're saying then she tried to collect cash for the death of Cash Up.
Again, that's an addict, right? Like, nobody in their right mind would do that and, like, think it's normal. Like, what was she raising that money for? The funeral for cash? Like, you're, like, she's not thinking right.
Well,
like, addicts are not thinking right. Like, they don't, like, even though that's sketchy, like, right, like, that's gross on her. That's a pretty yucky behavior to do, to try to gain financial gains off of a murdered child that has been in your care.
Gritty Gabby says he has total custody, so Trevor must have had total custody of the kids, and that's why, you know, the bio mom didn't know. I heard, and I'm not for sure, but I'm pretty sure it may be, but allegedly, just for this live, that all of them have an addiction, you know. So, I mean, these kids was in a bad situation. Whether they were here or there, you know, the only thing that I see that's different is that Monica has all these kids and all these kids coming over, and there has been allegedly some rumors, allegations that somebody had tampered with these kids, and now that the grandpa, well, I wouldn't say grandpa, but Monica's dad says on his Facebook page that the child,
his Facebook,
yeah, they said that. That's what he said, and I it always a rumor until, you know, we're looking at it, and now the dad is saying it. So, you know what I'm saying? Monica's dad is saying that did happen.
Yeah.
So you know that they didn't clean that child up good. Like, what could have done? You know what I'm saying? There's some DNA there, and they need to go to jail.
Yeah, absolutely.
And whoever wants to sit back, and I don't care who it was. I don't know who it was. I don't know. If it's Darian, yeah, he needs to go to jail, get him some help, and you know, and they'll deal with him. If it's Cameron, he needs to go to jail, get some help or whatever. I'm all for it. Usually, you know, that's the worst thing in the world, is to take your sexual fantasies out on a kid.
Oh, absolutely not. And this is a pandemic of itself, pedophilia. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I can say that word.
See, a lot of people think that boys don't get raped and stuff. They don't think it's just little girls. But that's not true.
Like, and that's what somebody even said, like, I don't know, again, again, if it's like it's hearsay or third person, but like somebody was interviewing the neighbors and they had said that Darian had attempted in the past to abduct a 3-year-old child in a house that he had broken into, and the grandma had to like fight him off, and apparently the cops wouldn't do anything.
Right. Right.
So, you know, if he's already got an ankle monitor on because of past criminal behavior, like I'm guessing, you know, like somebody with depression and anxiety will use substance. Like there's so many reasons to use substances, and I don't even know if this is necessarily like a substance, you know, it sounds like, and I've worked in the field again for like 25 plus years, and when it comes to some psychopathy, like some people just, they don't care, you know, and him with that lurking behavior in the backyard in that video, you know, like it's so odd because I don't understand how people could see that and then see that video and question like that behavior that he did. Like, do you know which video I'm talking about? The one where he is outside the neighbor's yard?
Right, yeah.
And he's creeping, like he's creeping.
Right.
Like anybody with an intuition can watch that and feel like there's a yucky feeling.
Yeah. Okay.
And again, like I don't know anything. I've been like, I just, you know, I got really, I guess with the pandemic and watching Orphan and then watching all these poor babies, and this case just, you know, at first I thought it was a racial issue of this like corrupt systemic kind of abuse, and then I realized like, wow, we're talking about like, you know, 50 different issues here with this case.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Well, thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate your beautiful soul.
Well, thank you for calling in. I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for doing all this work for Baby Cash. And I hope we get justice for all these sweet babies that have unfortunately lost their lives in the past couple months here.
Right. All right. Thank you.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye-bye. This is SP.
Hi, I'm calling from Tucson, Arizona.
All right. What's on your mind?
I'm to be a voice, not an echo. I just feel that we all just need to be mindful of just, you know, just making sure that we don't pass too much judgment until we get all the facts, you know, of what's going on. And I do believe that, you know, Darian does have some mental, because there's an enhanced audio that you can actually hear him, and he's talking to himself in a third person. You know, he's talking to, he says, that was deep. What did he say? That was deep. And then he goes, you're being a creep, go on home. Like he's talking to himself.
Right.
When he goes to go walk away. And then he goes, well, that ain't nothing new. And then he kind of chuckles a little bit. So it's like he's talking to himself like if there's two people there.
Right.
So I think that there's, and I think too, you know, with him being on the ankle bracelet and stuff, he should have, you know, there's some people that not just everybody wants to go on Monica, you know what I mean? But whoever monitors the people that are on the ankle bracelets are supposed to monitor those boxes, you know.
Uh-huh.
They failed that little boy too, you know. I mean, there's a lot of breaks in the system, and you know, and why is it that he was able to kind of roam around and they weren't, you know, if he's been creeping around the neighbors and, you know, doing all that stuff, then, you know what I mean? There's some breaks in the system in regards to monitoring him with the ankle monitor, you know?
Right. But see, I didn't see that ankle monitor in there on the first. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I didn't see the ankle monitor, and he had the ankle monitor on when he came that morning at 7. I didn't see the ankle monitor at the 4:58 time.
Huh. See, so I say I think we, you know, like I don't know. I think we just need to be mindful, because I think we're all quick to point fingers at, because we want instant gratification. You know, we want results right away. You know, we want answers right away, and we got to kind of slow our rolls and not pass, because like you said, if somebody attacked her, I mean, regardless of what her background is, and I think all those kids needed you know what I mean, a healthy living situation. You know what I mean? I think that they were all kind of somewhat neglected in the way of parenting wise. You know what I mean? That there was, because even her son looked a little sad. He looked like he had some, like he's probably been through a lot too,
Right.
So I don't know, I don't know. I just think that, even regardless of somebody, because I do know somebody that was here in Tucson. I used to work at Denny's restaurant, and there was I can't remember his name, but he used to come in all the time, and he was a little slow, but he would always hold a conversation. He was always listening to his Walkman with rap music and stuff. But he always would hit on the girls, and he'd be like, oh, when are you gonna be my girlfriend, and this and this and that. But there was always constantly people taking advantage of him because he'd get his money. You know what I mean? He'd get his disability money or whatever monies he would get in the first of the month, and so like they would use him, and they would, you know what I mean, and they would use him just to take his money, and even his own family members they were abusing him. I think it was I don't think it was a stepdad or something, because the neighbor had noticed that he was an African American gentleman. He I don't know what it was, like 20 something, but she noticed that there was some bruising and stuff, and he had some it looked like somebody had been beating him, and they were like abusing him, you know what I mean, at home as well. So he wasn't even safe at home. So I mean, I just think that, along with the mental illness, there's, I don't understand why he wasn't, who if they knew his history, or what I mean, he has a tendency to creep around and whatever. They should have been minding him a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. And I'm wondering if that was DB, why would his mom say that he was at home?
Right. And she's already dumping. Yeah, she was saying that right off the bat too. But maybe maybe she, I mean, the parents, maybe it was hard, raising him too. Could have been a struggle, because that's got to take some mental, it's got to take something out of you, I would imagine. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's hard to take care of people. It's hard to take care of kids in general. Let alone when they have special needs. And maybe and sometimes they check out. We check out at times. Because we're stressed out or whatever, or it's too much. And we don't know everybody's tolerance, mentally,
right?
What they can tolerate and how much they can take before they get to a breaking point,
Right.
But I just wanted to express that, and I just thank you for all you do, and just stay on the fence,
right?
Keep it, just try to, I think it's a good thing to do, because everybody wants to jump and they want to criticize and they want to this and that, but that is true. Monica, regardless of her situation, she can't even leave her house now.
Right.
Because people want to pass, and regardless if she's made bad decisions or not, we can't. She's not the one that, took him out of the house, and regardless of if there's more to it, and that will come to light. But all truth comes to light eventually.
Oh yeah, I think when they come back with some of that forensics, how quick it was that it happened at 5 o'clock in the morning, and 7 o'clock they found the child at, and then he was arrested around about 11, 12 o'clock. She didn't even know the child was gone until, they had already found the child. Yeah, and she didn't call the child in missing until 11 something.
Maybe she knew. Maybe she had some hindsight. You know what I mean? Some hindsight, like they said, whatever happened to Cash, on the SA end of the situation. You know what I mean? And and she's already been through the CPS and her kids being removed, and all this and that. And I know personally, because I went through that, because my 7-year-old's dad did it out of vengeance. And I did all the footwork, but I have 4 kids. I have a 24, 19, 7, and a 3-year-old. So, I have them all ages, but I went through that, and it's very traumatizing. You know what I mean? When you think that your kids, you know what I mean, your whole life's going to be taken from you, regardless of what choices you make, it's very traumatizing. It's traumatizing when that stuff happens. So,
right.
Who knows? We don't know all the story.
Right. We don't know.
And it's good to just, we're curious because we're human. That's what we do. But
Right.
just everybody just be mindful and not pass judgment, and just, try to be careful with the words that we use, because it can affect somebody, like people commit suicide over things like that,
Right.
So,
Right.
I don't know. That's all I had to say. I just wanted to check in with you and let you know, what I thought. But yeah, there is an enhanced audio, and you can kind of hear him on the regular audio of him talking to himself.
Yeah,
So,
I did, and I enhanced it a little bit more so I can hear what he's saying. And I did hear him say that was, like, stop being
he
creepy or
goes, that
something,
was
go
deep. And then
home.
he goes, you're acting like a creep going home, like he's telling himself, like he's trying to rein himself in. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to, regardless, what he just did, if he did it, you know what I mean? But he's trying, he's battling with himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who knows? But,
Yeah, but we don't really know the capacity if he does. Like, he could
right.
be a very high functional, and he's just disturbed and angry, emotional. But
And that's it, he
a
just talks
lot
to
of
himself. Yeah, because I do it too. I
kids,
talk to myself
when
out loud,
yeah, when they have
And I
these
do.
specials, they're specially challenged. They
Yeah.
like softness, they like the feel
Yeah.
of softness. And to
Right.
be honest with you, they don't really hurt kids.
Yeah.
They
and
protect them. They don't hurt them. And
Yeah.
and it's too much, but people get scared of them, and they be like, "Oh, don't touch my baby," and they just want to touch him or play with the kids or
And
whatever.
they insinuate other things, and then they could be actually volunteering information. You know what I mean? Those
Right.
thoughts.
Right.
They could be actually inviting thoughts like that. Like, why are they so scared? Even if they are having some special, if they're special mentally, have some understanding issues, with regular just thought process, you know what I mean? It's going to make them curious of why is everybody getting scared and frightened, and, you know what I mean, if that's not even what their intention was,
But I'm gonna tell you something, and somebody's in the chat saying he wasn't talking to himself, he was talking to somebody. I'm gonna tell you something. Well, when I increase the volume so I can hear a little bit more, it sounded like there was a game, like somebody was in there playing a game at 7:00 in the morning.
Yeah, I did hear that too. But you can hear, like,
but everybody was asleep, wasn't they? Remember, Monica didn't get up until 10. So why am I hearing somebody playing a game in the back?
Yeah, I don't know. And then it shows too when her son is walking them through, like, what he did, like how he walked through and walked in, like that's a long, like, trek, you know what I mean, to go in and nobody hear anything. That doesn't, I don't know.
Right.
There's not so many people in the house, and like you said, with the older people that should be in the house. I did see her dad on that video too. I saw her dad over there by the laundry room when the son was walking them through the house.
Right.
He was over there by the dryer, but he seemed like he's like, let me get out of here.
Right.
Yeah, but poor man. But I don't know. That's a lot to handle, and I can't even watch it anymore because it makes me cry, because it's just man, that's crazy. I think about my kids. It's just, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine.
All right.
But all right, well, I'm gonna let you go. I just wanted to share my thoughts.
Thank you. All right.
Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So you guys are sharing this. I want to say thank you, Tina T, for the super chat, and Jenny, thank you for the super chat. If I missed somebody, I am deeply sorry. I was deeply in trying to hear in that conversation. You guys, you got something on your mind, please call in and let us know. We're going to be on here for another about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to have to get off here because I do got to go to work tonight, you guys. But thank you for the super chat, Tina T, and Jenny's kisses and cuddles and all that good stuff. Thank ya.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, this is SP. Hey, Huda. We can still hear and back echo.
Yeah, can you hear me?
There's an echo.
Oh, sorry, just hold on. Just hold on. Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to say I was watching the case about cash for wife.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've noticed basically is that to start with the bracelet, I think is a problem. Because if he is supposed to be monitored under a bracelet, that means he's not supposed to be outside between certain hours, like maybe 9, 10 o'clock at night to 6, 7 in the morning. So even if he managed to cut out his bracelet, the parole officer should have been monitoring him. So I think that is the first mistake, because another thing that when he was standing and looking at the child, what I personally felt was that he was talking to himself.
Mm-hmm.
I can't diagnose him on a counselor, but I could see a lot of signs of schizophrenic. I don't think he's mentally stable. And since his mother mentioned that he had a mental disorder, so he should have been under extra supervision.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has a bracelet, that means he must have done something violent before.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, if he has a mental illness that is combined with it, then it's going to be a serious problem. Another thing, I believe it's CPS has a fault in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Because how come they were monitoring so many children? The mother who's a truck driver, the father who left the children. Like this is basically, I don't think this case is like we can point out our finger to one or two people. This is from the CPS to the parole officers to even, I don't know about that in much, but if he is living with his mother and if she was aware that he has a mental illness, she should have reported him immediately that he wasn't there in the place he's supposed to be.
Well, yeah, you would think that, but, a mother, they're going to be in protective mode.
Exactly.
I mean, and that's what she is right now. She's in protective mode, so, and that's understanding, if I thought my kid was going to get in trouble, I would be like, hey, he was at home. If he was at home, if I thought he was at home, and you don't know, but she said her child was at home. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But you know what is strange that I really find with the bracelet? If he managed to take out his bracelet, the alarm should have rang on the parole officer's side. Because they're supposed to be monitoring these people with a monitored bracelet.
Right, but
so it's strange that they didn't notice he was away so many hours and committed a murder.
Right. Right.
And it's just like the last thing I wanted to say was about Terrell Road. That is another situation because he came out of jail in November. And he committed this crime 10 days ago. So he was 5 months. He came out of jail 5 months ago. So this guy should have been monitored by the parole officer. They're supposed to be taking regular urine and drug tests from him. So I don't understand if these people have all gone under the radar of the system because of COVID. But all this comes down to CPS, parole officers, and the mental health issues just gone out of control. It's gone out of control.
Right. You're right. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I just hope that, I don't know, I think as parents, as human beings, we all should show more show more awareness to mental health.
Right.
Because it seems that many people are just a step away from losing the plot. And the consequences to it is damaging and hurting and killing our little innocent babies.
Right. You're right.
So this is something we all have to come together as a world, as communities. It's just sad. But I really do appreciate the good reporting you've done on this case.
All right.
And on the Amore case, you and China, because I think this is something that we really, really do need awareness of. So it's good that you can bring it live to us. I really do appreciate that.
Well, thank you.
I don't want to. May God bless this world, and may we all start loving each other, taking care of each other. And like the previous caller said, it's a very important thing. When mental health awareness is involved, we don't know what that in diagnosis is.
Right.
We have to be really careful with it. I just hope them. I wish them all the best, and we be praying for all of them.
All right.
I wanted to say thank you, XP. I really enjoy your show and love you and love the family.
All right, thank you. Huda Ali. All right. I'm waiting on. Oh man, I was going to get into some other things. Gigi, we will get to that tomorrow. I'll come on tomorrow. We don't have that much time. I didn't see you in the house earlier, so I had to wait on it. Naomi, you want to call in real quick? And we're finna get on off of here. I said 10 minutes, and it's been more than 10 minutes. Go ahead. I'll wait on you to call on in if that's what you need to do. You guys, make sure you go to Hold Your Power. You guys, we shall now. We need to get that channel up and going. If you guys want to get in the giveaway, you got to go over there, subscribe, tell her SP sent you or somebody sent you so you can put your name in the bucket. If you send somebody over there, your name goes in the bucket again. She's giving away 4 $25 gift certificates, 7 Hold Your Power shirts, 4 Hold Your Power cups, 1 $50 gift certificate, and then a big prize of one person will win the $50 gift certificate, $25 gift certificate. So altogether, they're getting $75, a cup that says Hold Your Power, and a shirt. We're giving away a Coach Purse, zebra scent, fingernail polish kit. And you guys, I'm going to be doing the to pick it out so you guys know. We're going to do it live so you'll see it. If you're not here when we do the giveaway, you don't get to win. I know that for sure because we're not doing it that way. So anyway, I'm still waiting on what you call them to call in. So you guys, this is what it's all about.
Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Okay, we have one more call on the line, and then we're going to get off of here. Go ahead, caller.
Well, this is not who you was waiting for. This is K Solo, aka Kansas.
Okay. Okay, that's okay.
The thing that keeps sticking out to me is how did he know the exact route that the person took through the house to take the boy out?
I know, that was crazy.
Like that's wild. Like if it wasn't you, how do you know the exact route the person took to get out the house? If the only camera in the house is in the kid's room.
Right. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, he was going through it like he went here. He don't know if the guy went, to the kitchen. I mean, I seen him go through the kitchen area, but he could have went some other, you know what? I mean, you know what disturbed me? The garage is broken. The garage door is broken. Okay, Who goes in a garage door? When you open up a garage door, it makes some noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
That motor makes noise.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even if it's a manual one and you lift it up, it's you know, and all that.
Going up that track. Yeah.
And then when the person comes in, the door comes after they open up the garage door, you got another door, which is just like my house. You know, you can't just walk on in or whatever. So then you have a door that you got to get in. They got a deadbolt on that door. Did you not see that?
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
My earring.
You know, they got a deadbolt on the door and a regular door knob. Was the deadbolt not working? And if it was, okay. If you know that your garage door is broke, wouldn't you put your deadbolt on the door that come into the house? And if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then he points out that the door is been kicked in or broke or whatever.
And then he said tampered.
Like very old damage. That don't look like fresh damage. That look like very old damage because it's even rusted.
He said it was damaged. But here's the thing. You've got a deadbolt. Deadbolt, the other side of the frame of the door would been torn up. It was not.
Yeah.
It was not. I don't know what's going on. See, that's what makes this really confusing, you know. And I know and you really don't have no answers for that. It's just, you know, you just catch people in the stuff and go, wow, you know, these are all the things we're catching. Yeah, it wasn't kicked in. Because if it was kicked in, you're going to see some damage on that door.
On the frame.
Yeah.
Not just the door itself. And that damage on that door looked old because you could tell that was a steel door, number one. And number two, the door was rusted. So that damage happened. The damage was old. It wasn't new.
Right. You're right. I'm just looking at a lot of stuff. And that's why we go back over the videos, is not to gross nobody out, because, you know, you're looking at more stuff. Just like I need you guys to make sure you go back. When you see Cameron, I mean, there's picture when Cameron's standing there or whatever, there's a baby rocking chair there. You remember there's a ball always there. They didn't ever move the ball.
Look at that black and white when you just showed it. That chair is not there.
That chair is not there, but we've got pictures just like when Whatchcallum was there. And if you guys didn't see it, I think I'll put them in the next video. We'll come on tomorrow and we'll talk about this live at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Let me see. Maybe not 5. Yeah, maybe 5. Maybe we'll do 1 o'clock or 5 o'clock. We'll do a pop-up. See who comes in the building.
Don't do 1 o'clock because I'll be at work.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to do a pop-up. I do want to share some things with you guys because we did get something else in that's going to be in our July, Christmas in July giveaway. I don't know if you guys see this thing, but it's a whole set. You guys. So that's going to be in our July, but you got to be subscribed. And I am going to check this time. I'm going to make sure. I'm not going to give it to somebody that's not part of the family. Now, we're not doing that. Anyway, anything else, Carla?
No, then to me, like I was kind of on the fence before, but when you just showed that video again, I was looking. That looked like Cameron. That don't look like what's his name, Darren or Darian or whatever his name. That don't look like him. That looked like Cameron in that black and white that actually took that baby.
Yeah, it does. It does. I just keep an open mind, but, you know, I'm still going to be looking and, you know, trying to figure out some stuff, because at first I was like, no. You know, the cops they done already charged him with kidnapping and burglarizing. They're just waiting for the other charges and everything. And then, you know, I got to look and I'm like, well, you know, I don't know.
Now, the color picture, that's definitely Darian. But that black and white, that looks like Cameron to me.
Right.
Yeah, I was kind of on the fence before, but I kept going. Like, I went back to that Daily Mail website and was looking at the video, and I'm like, I'm not sure. But then, you know, looking at him describe, the route that the person took from the bedroom back out the house, I'm like, that's him. That's him.
All righty. You're probably right. All righty. It probably is. Who knows? I just don't want to see somebody get blamed for something just because they're special. And,
They probably set that boy up. Because why else would he have that hood on like that mask on like that? He knew that camera was in there. He know that they're similarly built and all of that.
Right.
He knew. He knows that the camera is there. Why would he have that hood all over his head like that? Just a little bit of the hair poking out. It's Cameron trying to set that boy up.
It probably is. Probably right. Probably right. We're gonna be really relaxed tomorrow. We're gonna come on.
If that, there's that the grandfather is saying that boy was touched. We're gonna use that word.
Yeah, that's what he said. Matter of fact,
I hope the DNA proves that it was Cameron. That'd be crazy. That would be so wild.
Let me see if I can find exactly what he said. Hold on. Let me see if I got it over here. I know I downloaded it, but it might be on the other phone. Oh, I think it's on the other phone. Let me see real quick. If I could see it. If I can't see it, we just let me get off of there. I'm trying to get in there. Screen.
But something's definitely fishy with this whole story.
Yeah, this is what he said. He says, let me see if I can. Oh, maybe I didn't. Let me see if I can see it. Yes. Here it is. It says, he says, an update for now. The kid that abducted him was 18 years old. My daughter has video of him on her surveillance. Taking him from the home by everyone was sleeping. He slipped in the house without anyone noticing. And then there's more, but I'll just go to the ending of it. It says Cash and Carter are two little boys. Our daughter Monica has been taken care of since they were left with her a few weeks ago by a parent who dipped out. For Cash, 4-year-old, he was abducted from their house yesterday in South Dallas. He made this on May the 17th. He made this the 17th, and he says, this is what he said. For Cash, 4 years old, he was abducted from their house yesterday in South Dallas, taken away from the home, raped, beaten, and stabbed to death. They caught the 18-year-old kid, did it. He is behind bars, and he won't see you very many more days, I'm sure. Cash now live in heaven. You will now have to worry about being abandoned no more. That's what Monica's dad said. Yeah. And he posted that. Let me see. May the 17th, May the 5th, May the 16th. He posted that May the 16th. How would he know that the child? I don't know. Anyway, I'm done. It's terrible. All right.
Well, Cameron would be his grandson, so he would have a reason to be a little biased.
Yeah. You're right. And the daughter dipped out of there. She got out of there. Because CPS would have took her too. And her baby.
Well, if she got out of that house, they wouldn't have a reason to take her or the baby.
Right.
Because
Yes.
she got away from the house.
Yeah, she got away from the house.
But if she stayed in that house, they would have reason to take the baby.
Well, who knows? Who knows?
But that Monica, she definitely looked like she drugged out, strung out, everything.
Yeah, she does. She does. She looked like she done went a couple of miles. She done been
and then
around the block.
She jumps and goes and sells the story to the Daily Mail.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, it is a story, and if her kid didn't have anything to do with it, you know, I mean, yeah, you know, but it's kind of weird. You talking about the baby, but you're selling the story. But I mean, you know, but it's okay. A lot of people do it, so you know. I didn't look at her bad for that. I looked at her bad when she said she woke up at 10 o'clock and she was waiting for Cash to come and wake her up. But Carter came and wake her up. And then she's like, you guys, it's 10 o'clock. But then you waited till after 11 to even call the police about this child when it only takes 2 minutes for going around the block. You got 2-3 kids going around the block looking for him or whatever. You guys waited an hour and 30 minutes to call the police? You guys waited an hour and 30 minutes to call the police? Or was
you call the police immediately and then leave somebody back at the house to speak to the police whenever they show up while other people's out looking.
You don't.
There's enough of y'all in that house to have people out looking.
Yeah, look, you wake up at 10 o'clock. If I don't see my kid in 10 minutes, I'm calling the police. I mean, it's scary, but you got to do it because every minute, you know, counts.
Every second counts, literally.
Yeah, you're right. I better get off here. Okay, lady. Thank you for calling in. Hopefully next time you'll come on the panel and we're gonna come on tomorrow. You say you be at work at 1?
Yeah, I'll be off at 4 Eastern time, so
okay.
Yeah. They got me doing extra work too this week.
All right, we'll probably come on about 5 o'clock, give everybody some time. But we're just gonna chat it up. I mean, I want people to come and chat it up, but I don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear from everybody. I want them to, you don't have to show your face, come on the panel, call in or something. And I want to hear what everybody got to say.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, see you tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
All right, good night, everybody. Good night, Sonya Watts.
Sonya Watts. All right, good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, thank you, everybody, for showing up. If I missed you, thank you for the super chat, you guys. Please text me and let me know so I can get you on the next live. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We're just going to do a pop-up. It'll probably be 5 o'clock, just to let you know. All right, you guys? Make sure you guys go over there to Hold Your Channel. Tell her SP News Nugget sent you, and you will enter into the giveaway. I will be giving, pulling the information, your names out and things of that nature. And so, therefore, you guys, we're just gonna take care of that. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Hold your power. Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed.